Welcome back, gamers. It's Gary7MT for the GTA series videos crew, and today we're talking about the leaked PS4 trophies list from Red Dead Redemption 2. Before breaking down the list, be aware that despite the story's trophies being hidden, the leaker was still able to reveal them. Some trophies may contain mild spoilers, so close this video now if you're not comfortable with hearing this stuff. The leak surfaced on PSNprofiles.com's forum from a known and trusted source, so the list is definitely legit. According to this guy, an early copy of the game was obtained and he won't share anything about it, not images, videos, or any info, just this trophy list. There are a total of 51 trophies between Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. Plus, for those who collect them all, the Platinum Trophy, which is named Legend of the West, just like the Platinum in the original Red Dead Redemption. The list is composed of 3 gold, 4 silver, and 44 bronze trophies. Some are hidden and directly connected to the story, while the remainders are connected to other activities. There's one for completing the game 100%, another for collecting 70 gold medals in story missions, just like in GTA 5. The game is going to have 70 or more missions tied to the story. Also, its name, Gold Rush, is identical to the first Red Dead Redemption game. Another is given to players who complete all optional honor story missions. Maybe these are prep missions that give players more and different approaches to the missions. Directly connected to the camp is the trophy Friends with Benefits that requires completion of a companion activity in each camp. Errand Boy is granted after delivering 5 items sought by the companion. And speaking of activities, there's a trophy given for playing all minigames, and another for recovering the stash from burglarizing 4 homesteads. Crafting 30 unique items earns the Self-Sufficient trophy, while Skin Deep demands skinning every species of animal, and according to Rockstar, there will be roughly 200 different species, so don't expect this one to be easy. No doubt, also difficult is Grin and Bear It, a fun little trophy for surviving 18 bear attacks and killing the bear each time. Still concerning animals, Zoologist requires you to study every animal across all states, while It Was This Big is given to players able to catch a fish weighing at least 16 pounds, 7.3 kilograms for you guys using the metric system. Last but not least is the trophy Trusty Steed connected to your horse, given once maximum bonding has been reached. With a nod to Robin Hood, the next 2 trophies ask the players to rob or loot $250 and then donate the same amount to the gang tithing box. Also linked to money is a trophy requiring you to spend $5,000 distributed among the game shops. As in the first Red Dead Redemption, you can reach a maximum or minimum honor level, and extreme personality is given when you reach one of the 2 goals. Also tied to honor is the next trophy, Bountiful, which requires you to survive 3 days holding a $250 bounty in all states. Locked and Loaded is instead the trophy given after upgrading each available component for a single sidearm or long-arm weapon. Now, we already know that the game is going to be scattered with collectibles, and Collector's Item is a trophy given after completing 1 collectible strand. Unfortunately, we don't know how many strands the game will have, but if you're going to collect all the trophies, you'll probably have to grab every single collectible in the game for 100% completion. Strangers are back, and after completing 10 Stranger mission strands, another bronze trophy is given. And before we leave the subject of strangers, thanks to artificial intelligence's description, we know that one of them is called Marco Dragic. Before moving on to the Red Dead Online trophies, let's take a moment for the hidden trophies linked to the story. The first 5 are tied to the 5 different chapters of the story that could each occur in one of the game's 5 states. Their names are Back in the Mud, To Greener Pastures, Settling Feuds, Washed Ashore, and No Traitors. More trophies are connected to the story in specific missions. Third Time Lucky, Cowboy Builder, Just a Scratch, and Redemption are given to players after completing 4 different missions respectively. Goodbye Dear Friend, A New Jerusalem, Enter Pursued by a Memory, and Red Dead Redemption. 2 other hidden trophies are tied to story events, paying respects for finding the graves of each of your fallen companions, and its art given after finding a permanent home for the squirrel statue, probably an item connected to an important character in the story. And like in another Rockstar title, Bully, after completing the epilogue, we will have an endless summer, which is the name of the trophy and the last chapter of Bully. 17 of the 52 trophies are connected to Red Dead Online, with the first 2 tied to the player's rank. The first, Getting Started, is awarded after reaching the 10th rank, while the other, Notorious, is given for reaching rank 50. This may be the rank cap of the game, like in the first Red Dead Redemption. There's no mention of passing into Legend after reaching the maximum rank though, or at least you won't get a trophy for it. No trophies are tied to specific game modes. Most are instead connected to activities and missions. For example, thanks to the trophies, we now know that we will be able to own more than one horse in the game, purchase improvements for the camp, craft ammunitions and items, pick herbs, and sell items to the butcher. After completing the intro that, according to the trophy name, probably shows the player making a jailbreak, in the world of Red Dead Online, we'll be able to accept free roam missions from characters, play random events, encounter rival posses' free roam missions. And speaking of posses, 2 trophies have to do with them. The first is for forming a persistent posse named Posse Up, like the trophy in the first game that required you to create a posse and get the maximum number of 8 members, so we can expect something similar this time around. The second trophy is for completing a free roam mission as part of a posse with at least 2 other members. Finally, the last trophies. One connects to awards given for completing specific tasks, while the other is given to the player who achieves MVP status 3 times in a round with at least 4 players. And that's it for the trophy list. Nothing too grindy or difficult to accomplish. The platinum for Red Dead Redemption 2 appears to be fun and not too difficult a task, considering Rockstar Games' standards when it comes to certain games' trophies. In the next few days, we'll post a new Hot Topic video about the history of the Red Dead series and beta and removed content from both Red Dead Revolver and Red Dead Redemption. So, if you don't want to miss it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you want to chat with us, other players and fans, join us on our official Discord server. For the GTA series videos crew, this was Gary 7MT. See you next time.